Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight it's this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chris Archer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets 2 strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in a 2-count strike and watch him put him away.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Travis.
And the first pitch of the night here is looked at for ball 1, and we are underway in Tampa. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Kevin Pillar will be next. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kevin Pillar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Bullard's got a pretty fair strike zone all around. He'll miss a call here and there on the black. But what umpire doesn't?
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Josh Donaldson will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And boy, big prop. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going.
Here's Justin Smoak now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. In for a look is Borges, but this gets down, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Joe Biagini, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important. That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. That one's in there. 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, he brought it back. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now the pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Misses. Ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Bautista, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Jose Bautista will stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Jose Bautista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Bautista rounds the corner and is headed home. And to score, the runner from second.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, the batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Here's Michael Saunders now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I want to talk about Adeiny Hechavarria. This guy gets overlooked in this day and age, the generation of the shortstop in the major leagues. His name very seldom gets called up. If it wasn't for a few other pretty good players at short, he'd be winning the Gold Glove every year.
Russell Martin now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 0-1 home to Martin. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Morrison, he's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Pollard to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Striding in, Brad Miller comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Echeverria now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
0-1. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
First and second now, one man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with two guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Curt Casali.
Coming to the plate now, Curt Casali. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rays will settle for just the one. We've played 2 full. The Jays lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Devin Travis.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. No hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Josh Donaldson is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate.
2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Riding in once again, Justin Smoak, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2 from the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Echeverria for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They still lead it 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Grounded to the right. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance?
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Saunders sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendrys Morales.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's grounded foul. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now to the plate, Jose Bautista. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Oh, but he beats it out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Casali has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. At the plate, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the board. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Here's Echeverria now. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And as a result, the run is in to score.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Into the box, Curt Casali. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. In now, Russell Martin. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready once again, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Echeverria is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. Couple of walks for him thus far. Now here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Tom Kohler is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tom Kohler.
Here's Peter Borges standing in.
And
his lifetime line against Tom Kohler.
Right
He's
fielder,
hitless in 6 tries.
Peter Borges.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Saunders going back to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Peter Borges. First home run of the campaign for him, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Bautista is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number one. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. One out, nobody on. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. His lifetime line against Tom Kohler. He's gone 3 for 6. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Slice down the left side, but foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-0. And this is fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1-1, here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch.
Absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Justin Smoak now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Smoak waiting on the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch
right
2 outs,
fielder,
thinking
19.
he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead.
Bautista.
Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Lays off 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, but if he gets through this inning, I think they'd be happy with it. To get through 6 innings and just a little over 100 pitches, I think that's pretty good average.
2-2, here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Morales rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his third RBI of the game.
Left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brad Boxberger.
In now, Michael Saunders, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
One and one. Here it is. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a neck high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 3. Digging in once again,
And
Brad
leading off for
Miller.
the Rays.
He'll lead it off as we start the
Second
home
baseman.
6th.
Brad Miller.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up the walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners going. Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Stepping in now, Curt Casali, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-1, here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Saunders. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-4.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The right fielder,
Standing
number
in now,
18,
Peter Borges.
Peter Borges.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And now this is bobbled in left.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
1-1. Here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out with the man at first. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kiermaier is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Logan Morrison, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pause, now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Rays 7, the Jays 4. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Russell Martin now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
55, Russell Martin.
Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Borges has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Couple of walks for him thus far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Rays 7, the Jays 4. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Tepera.
Here's Lucas Duda now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Comes set with the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Curt Casali will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7, the Jays 4. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
49, Tommy Hunter.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers in this matchup, 1 for 4.
Josh Donaldson.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Here's Justin Smoak now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Casali has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ball 1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 3-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Here's Peter Borges standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Right fielder, Peter Borges.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 0-1 takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Donaldson's up with it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Your third baseman, number 3.
Settling in now, Evan Longoria. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They hold a 7-4 lead. There is downtown Tampa at night as we welcome you back to baseball here from Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, 1 for 4.
Jose Bautista.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bautista waits on the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Brad Boxberger claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Colomé records the save, his third of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brad Boxberger. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Tom Kohler. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Trop